CNN's Lucy Kafanov has more from Boulder. So, Lucy, the alleged gunman had his first court appearance today.
He did, Pam. He only uttered one word. There was no facial expressions, no visible emotion. The whole thing over in just under 6 minutes. We do expect additional charges to be filed in the weeks ahead, but both the investigation and the legal process are expected to be lengthy. The chilling moment as the suspected gunman is wheeled into the courtroom.
Sir, do you understand those rights as I've explained them to you this morning? I need you to answer out loud, please. Yes.
That's the only time 21-year-old Ahmad Alivi Alisa spoke, charged with 10 counts of murder in the first degree and 1 count of attempted murder in Monday's attack in Boulder.
Your Honor, we would be requesting...
He appeared in court with 3 public defenders.
Our position is that we cannot do anything until we are able to fully assess Mr. Alisa's mental illness.
The accused gunman sitting there, showing no emotion during the 6-minute hearing.
This is the first step in what will be a lengthy process for us to secure justice for the victims, their loved ones, and this community.
The judge ruled that Alisa will remain in jail without bond as investigators and his defense team prepare for the case. He has yet to enter a plea.
We've heard from the suspect's family that he may have had mental health challenges. From our standpoint, right now we're focused on the victims and the families.
Those victims honored last night at this solemn vigil. Among those grieving, Christina Mays, here to remember her fallen co-worker, Ricky Olds.
She always had a smile on her face. She always was so energetic. She was just the loving person that you could even ask for.
Another friend of Ricky's, Logan Smith, watched as the gunman shot and killed the 25-year-old.
I wanted to run over to her, but I knew that there was a shooter inside and I couldn't.
He says the gunman stood a few feet from where he hid.
One of the scariest things about it all was the silence until police arrived and yelled at him to get down.
We're also learning today the handcuffs used to restrain the gunman after he was released from the hospital belonged to slain officer Eric Talley. Boulder police tweeting, "It was our distinct honor to use Officer Talley's handcuffs to formally process him into the jail." Hundreds lining the streets yesterday to bid this hero a farewell. His sister describing the moment she found out he died.
My mother called me and she was just screaming. And she said his daughter had called her, his young daughter, and said, "Nana, Daddy's dead." I didn't know other people had been killed yet. I just knew at that moment that Eric was gone. And with that, everything about Eric was gone.
And Pam, that added charge of attempted first-degree murder, that comes from an alleged attack on Boulder police officer Richard Stidel. He was one of the first on the scene. He was combing that store for any signs of the shooter when he discovered the body of Officer Talley. Shots rang out. Officer Stidel made it out alive. Officer Talley tragically did not. His funeral now set for next Tuesday. Pam.
So sad. Lucy Kafanov, thank you very much.